good to have you on this 11th BabelFish community call. Another voice then that you're used to today. Me, myself, as the Dolphin of the Strategy School, together with Hyde, Flametail, and Novex, have the honors to replace Dark Knight, who's unfortunately cannot attend this week's community call. For today, I will give you an update on what's happening in the BabelFish galaxy, and things certainly are getting excited because the BabelFish token sale is around the corner. As you know, after I shared some updates about BabelFish, I will give the word to Flametail and Novex, who will update you on the developments in their respective schools. At the end of the community call, like you're used to, it's possible for you to ask questions, and we will do our absolute best to answer them. We cannot guarantee we can answer all the questions on specifics right in this call. Minutes will be made from the call, and we will answer the really tough questions on Discord in the CC questions channel. But let's first, like you're used to, have a look at the statistics. To begin with social media stats, we are quite stable. Right, on Discord, we have 3,022 members. On Twitter, which is also a bit stable right now, we have 2,074 followers. And on Telegram, we have 1,619 members. And on a side note, please do know that we have updated our website with additional information. And please check it out yourself at babelfish.money. Then our most important metric, which we're all quite excited about, is the amount of XUSD issued. This continues to grow. In total, right now, 12 million XUSD has been issued, and we expect this to continue to grow. And we are actually very happy with that right now. Well, that about like some stats, then some updates. Like I said, the token sale will take place on Wednesday, August 25th and Thursday, August 26th. That's next week, actually. Do know that more details and instructions are to be shared as the date gets closer. We are currently finalizing things with Sovereign and with the Sovereign team. This has to do with the fact that the sale takes place on their platform. And we can share that because of the upcoming token sale, we can share that we just decided that next Monday we will have an extra community call to update you and to give you the possibility to ask questions that may arise. Then there were also some questions in the community about the airdrop cutoff date. While the airdrop cutoff date for stakers by voting weight is June the 21st, because this was our previous original date. And we are currently also considering an additional airdrop of 0.42% for stakers until August 23rd. And that would mean that there will be an airdrop for a total of 1.42%. But, and this is important, this last part of August the 23rd, that there will be an additional airdrop of 0.42%. It's something that is to be decided upon, and we will update you on this. Another fun thing to share is that we previously had some internal and external code reviews, and today we can share we have an additional code audit ongoing, which is sponsored by IOV Labs from RSK. And we are very happy with that, and we are very thankful to IOV Labs that they want to sponsor this to BabelFish. Furthermore, we are very excited for the DAO rolling and reward stablecoin R&D to improve our product offering. And we want to share that we're going to drop the first million fish from the bounty rewards after the token sale. And another important thing is that future bounty drops are likely to have a vesting schedule That's for good tokenomics. Actually, these were like some important updates that I had wanted to share with you guys. Now I want to give the word to Flametail, followed by Novex, to update you on the developments in their respective schools. Can I give the word to Flametail? Please take over.
Hey, Simon, thank you for your informative updates. Yeah, so guys, we're approaching our sale dates finally after a couple delays with the RSK Iris update, Iris fork. So yeah, from the community school, I just want to say, yeah, we are here for you in the general chat on Telegram, everywhere. So for we see your questions, we are always ready to answer them. Sometimes there might be a little delay, but we try to respond as fast as we can. And also the questions like how do we buy on the Origins platform and Sovereign? We will really prepare something on time, you know. So in the coming days, we will share more information on how to do stuff like that. So yeah, we also still have the sticker competition going on for another 2-3 weeks. It ends on the 6th of September. So please go in and participate in that. We have seen some amazing things going on in there. I believe OM and Dragon Bro have made an awesome contribution already. And I'm doing other people short, but those two just popped in my head. And yeah, something completely different. We've seen on Telegram that the bots that post spam messages have evolved a little bit. They're now posting pictures with deceiving links. We just want to urge that we are not in business with Elon Musk or anyone else that is really in that category. So please don't fall for those tricks. We are trying to delete them as fast as we see them. But yeah, we will also set up a CAPTCHA bot on Telegram. But please don't fall for the scams. We probably won't message you directly anyway. And if you don't trust it, if you get a message from someone, please try to verify it in the server first. I think that's the best way to go. In the coming days, you might also see some changes on the Discord server. Some channels might appear for you, and that's just a way of showing more stuff to you, or we've been doing in the background as well. So yeah, that was really my update. It's a short one. If you have questions, please ask them at the end. On to you, Novex.
All right, yeah, thank you, Flametail. Novex, can you take over, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. How am I coming through, guys? Coming through okay?
Yeah, good.
Loud and clear.
Awesome. So thank you everyone for attending, and yeah, I'll give my update on what's going on with the story school. But firstly, I want to say I'm really pumped on the token sale dates and moving ahead with all that that opens up for us. So we can kind of make good on all the original loot drops. We can get started with all the kind of more meaty stuff. So really looking forward to developing as a protocol, developing with our governance. Hyde is working on forum so that we have a place to have those longer, slower moving dialogues where we can propose ideas that may be implemented after some development, but just have a place for those ideas to develop. Also, yeah, it was just with regard to the story school. Now I'll talk a little bit about what's going on there because it's actually really exciting and quite a bit of fun. We're starting to, I guess you could say, the style and the branding are sort of coming together in a great way, where we're having some elements that are starting to feel more like a unified brand with some common themes appearing. And so it's just been really great. We had the dolphin meeting. We're talking about the brand guidelines and the kind of things that have come organically from the community, and we're trying to pinpoint how we can embellish those and accentuate those and really emphasize some of those things. And we decided some of the things that we all liked and wanted to see more of were kind of retro futurism, back to the 80s, synthwave, kind of a mashup of some pixelated lo-fi text and distortion effects and glitch effects with more high definition, sophisticated, more completed colored images. And that's a nice package together visually. So it's really exciting to see some of that starting to happen and cross between all the different artists, kind of applying similar elements, similar grids, neon grid style geometric floors and retro vintage style suns, and just all the things that are occurring between the different artists now in a more unified way are starting to really shape something special, and we're excited about that. Okay, and then just want to also chat about the video game that's in development right now. We kind of started as just for fun, right? Having some of our community members reskinning some Pac-Man and some other arcade games, some simple style 8-bit style games, and it's kind of taken on a life of its own. Where Dragon Bro has been coding in Unity some different mini games for us, and we now have proof of concept of a 3D environment for our BabelFish to run around in as a kind of a lobby with some other features. I won't tease too much until we're sure that we can implement them and that they're working well and everything. But yeah, there's a lot going on there with making strides to try to create a rewards and incentive model within a community-oriented game that's all specifically tailored to our BabelFish community. So we can be earning some fish toshis in the game, and we can be receiving POAPs and other rewards for attending community calls like this one that you can then claim for in-game rewards with a fully customizable character skins for hats and glasses and weapons and all that kind of stuff, but in fairly straightforward pixel art. So it'd be kind of 32 by 32 or somewhere in that range for these items, and for the fish, maybe 64 by 64 where we need it. So just wanted to share some about the development of the video game, the community game. And that's a slower moving project, but it's great because it's allowing us to connect the dots with some of these style and narrative components as well. And then just with regard to the narrative, we've got episode 1, kind of the first installment of a little bit longer form creative writing sci-fi narrative that we're developing to describe the origin of BabelFish and the function of the protocol from an allegorical perspective, and also to give more character development and backstory to our origin and where BabelFish comes from and how the protocol will interact with the rest of the DeFi galaxy. And it's going to be really fun working with some of the creative writers who've been sharing and really brainstorming, really in that brainstorming phase where we're starting to have some larger core ideas that then we can sort of iterate on and branch from, and that's where the real creativity is starting to come. So it's really quite a lot going on. It's kind of a long update, and yeah, that's pretty much it though for now. So I want to open it up for questions and comment to everyone out there. And I think Hyde probably should say a few words too. I know Hyde, you've been working on a lot of stuff. You might want to jump in here. And Madville's going to be taking some notes on this meeting and writing those up. We'll be posting a Wednesday. So on bi-weekly, we have our community call. And then on Wednesday, of the same week, bi-weekly, we'll be posting a blog post with just some summary of the call that will also go out in an announcement day of or Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, there'll be a more in-depth blog post with some art, hopefully drawn by OM during the Story School call with some graphic depictions of the content that we're talking about on the call. So just kind of tying all that stuff together and having a great time with it. So come on in, join the stage. Make sure to unmute yourself and fire away with all of your questions and comments. And we'll go into that part of it. Otherwise, Hyde, if you have updates to give now, it'd be a great time for you to jump on too.
Yeah, hi guys. Do you hear me?
Yeah, coming through great.
Okay. So I don't really have many updates. So, but I will be glad to answer questions. You have covered. You've provided information about working on a forum. So, yeah, that's what's going on. We have still active bounties, and maybe some of you would like to join, do some stablecoin research, and maybe someone is able to help with the forum. We are planning to make it on Discourse, so on the open source project, and that would be, I think, optimal for us to use and to work further in the with the exact proposals, specific proposals for BabelFish DAO. So if you have any questions, just raise your hand, unmute your mic, and come to the stage.
Thank you, Hyde. I've just shared a link to the bounties, babelfish.money/bounties on the CC questions chat.
Yeah, it's probably worth noting that, there's some really great stuff being developed right now with regard to knowledge base and FAQ. The FAQ is just going to be ever growing, and knowledge base as well. But we can use those that material now to start developing educational quiz based simple text quiz content and educational modules that we can use to motivate and educate and grow our community. And that's true of the stablecoin research bounty too, guys. So that's open now, and we're sort of, I think, pioneering in that way, where we're rewarding our community to go and get some information and knowledge on stablecoins, to always have push for us to have the most current information, to have incentives there. So go on and explore that bounty. You're going to find those bounties and many others on Notion. We'll be sharing them, in Discord as well. But the source of truth, where all the links and bounties will be accessible all in one spot, is going to be there on Notion. So please do start using the Notion. We're going to be including links to our Notion everywhere in the descriptions of this call and elsewhere, so that you guys have an easy time accessing Notion and getting a sense of all the bounties that are available in a real time. And also, there's some great organizational documents there and some other things that will help fill in the dots for you.
Cool stuff going on, Novax. So guys, come on stage if you have a question. Don't leave us hanging. There's enough to ask, I think.
Let's talk about the what we know of the token sale details right now. Do we know about wallet limits? Individual wallet limits are staying the same?
So maybe I will answer.
I think you did. You figured that out last a couple of days ago, didn't you? Hyde?
Yeah, so there are no changes in wallet limits. There is no minimum, but there are maximums. And for day one participants, it's 2,000 USD. And for day two, so for the public sale, the maximum is $3,000. And there was a change in token price. So there's a reduction. It was decided that a smaller amount of money is needed to start with the DAO, and price reduction is like about 35%. So day one participants will pay 7 cents for one fish token, and public sale it's going to be 11 cents.
Nice, yeah. So the market's kind of taken a turn since last, since the initial token sale date, and we were discussing that probably in retrospect with SIPs. Sometimes it's just necessary to have your improvement proposals specific dates and hard dates. But maybe in this case, yeah, looking back, maybe it'd be better in the future for our proposals if we try not to commit ourselves to dates in the SIP process, because the SIP process is slower moving and we can have scheduling conflicts. That would just require us to boot up a whole nother SIP and start from scratch on that process. So I do think as we start with the BabelFish governance, it's going to be one of those things that we're going to want to really incorporate into our process for how we're operating our DAO. And really that is the fun stuff. Dark Knight's been talking about it for a long time, but yeah, just having that governance functionality is really going to be a great thing for our community, and we're really excited about all of you guys who are here on the call. 48 people listening at the moment, so thanks for the others who've trickled in since we started. And yeah, there is good news, right? The token sale is coming, so it's great to have some people in here ready to get all the details on that. But also would love your guys' feedback too, so please do let us know what kind of things you'd like. Looks like we have somebody in the stage here. So Encore, I'm gonna try and get you on to the talking here.
Yeah, hey guys. I don't know if it was already answered before in later calls. It's a question regarding the day one and day two sale. I would like to know if there is any restriction or something like this for day one participants to participate in day two, or is it just free for everyone? So there is no restriction if you participated in day one, or I don't know.
I don't have a specific answer on that. I don't know what the plan is there, but I would assume that day two is just open to all. So yeah.
As of right now, day two is open for everyone. So also the people who bought in day one. But theoretically, the people who bought in day one, if they were restricted for day two, they could have just made another wallet.
Yeah, that's true.
That way.
Yeah, I was just asking because I found different statements in the chat, and I just wanted.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, it's a great question. And if I were a day
Definitely.
one, if I were eligible for a day one sale, and I was going to try to, Sybil attack the sale, I think I would make my second wallet for the first day sale at the lower price instead of trying to, game it to participate in the second one. So I do think it's good to give the BCW early supporters the option and the ability to participate in the first day sale, and then not to exclude them from the second day sale open to the public. And but I imagine that many of them will probably they probably will participate in the first day sale only. Would be my guess, but we'll see. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for the answer.
Sure. Yeah. Thanks for the question. Yeah, we expect to have a fully subscribed sale. So, make sure that you are getting things ready, right? There's a few people in the community I know who have yet to get their Liquality or their R wallet or, their RSK wallet, get their MetaMask dialed with the custom RPC for RSK. So get things ready now is definitely the time to make sure you have everything in order. I know some of the Story School guys, we need to get on this. So yeah, we do have people working with us who are, coming from other networks who haven't gotten it or are not as familiar with RSK yet. So just any questions that you have about that, there's great stuff on Sovereign's knowledge base and good tools there for getting set up that will be mostly applicable to everything that we're doing with BabelFish. So get all the infrastructure ready for yourself so that you can fly through the token sale and the subsequent liquidity mining and all the things that we're going to be doing there.
Yeah. So thanks, guys.
Thank you for asking, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Other questions, maybe?
Maybe we can also discuss the
I see
importance.
someone has a question.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I hope I don't want to say your name incorrectly. Is it Suryansh?
Yes.
There you go. Hey there.
Yeah. Hi. I might have missed this, or I might have forgotten. So, what I want to ask is like, I think for day one and day two sale, the amount will be paid in RBTC, correct?
I'm sorry. Once more, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You are going to need RBTC to participate in the sale.
Yeah.
And there is going to be a date shortly before the sale when it will be exactly calculated from USD to RBTC.
Yeah. So that's what my question was exactly. So like BTC price is fluctuating, right? So like what equivalent RBTC price, like at what will be the cutoff time to determine the dollar peg of RBTC?
I think it might be Monday 23rd, but it will be.
From what I heard, it was the day before.
Okay. So
the day before the 25th.
Okay, so it was changed, yeah.
Yeah, these specifics. I'm sorry, are to be shared. So keep an eye on our announcement channel as well.
Sure. Thanks.
But on the other hand, we want to make it as safe and secure for everyone, and we have to take into considerations that in crypto it might change quite quickly and violently.
Yeah.
So a day before is, I think, the most reasonable date.
Okay. Thank you.
Right on. Thank you. We appreciate the question and the comment. D. Saroy, you're on the stage now. If you want to give your comment.
Yeah. Hey guys, I joined late, so this might have been answered. But so once the TG happens, once the sale happens, like where's the actual tech? Like is everything built out? Like as soon as the token sale happens, is everything good to go? It's like have a governance vote, and then sovereigns like handing over the keys. Like where is the actual tech in all this like development wise?
So as far as I know, the development of the governance is ready and good to go. I think we already had it. It was already almost done before the last sale because we delayed it. But I don't know when and what the requirements are for the keys to be transferred. That's a really good question. From my perspective, that's something you'll be owed from us.
Got it.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Please continue.
No, I just had a follow-up question on that. If you wanted to, wrap up that question.
Like one thing, I propose that we post this in the CC questions chat, and we answer it as soon as possible, as clear as possible. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, sure. And then I guess along those lines, and like, has there been any updates on I guess the risks?
Yeah, DeSaroy, that's a really important, obviously a critical question for the autonomy of the protocol, and for ensuring that we have the tech infrastructure and the development bandwidth to do the things that we intend to do, with our governance and moving forward. It's an awesome thing to have sovereigns backing and support, launching on Origins, their developers, rolling out the XUSD aggregator. It's a really great thing, for a launchpad for us, and so we're really excited to develop, and we will have logistic hurdles to cross. Some of those will be, about implementing our own modifications as the protocol develops, and making those choices about our basket, our stablecoin basket, and how best to incentivize the balance and distribution of the tokens within our basket, the fiduciary responsibility with the collateral. And there's just a lot that needs to really be hashed out and decided specifically. So we have been really looking forward to getting the token launch for the governance token out there into the hands of our community, and then of course having the functionality that token will provide. So there are a lot of things to do through the governance, and I think your question really kind of speaks to the need for that. So it's great that it's built out and ready to go. And yeah, as soon as we have some tokens in our wallets, we'll be ready to start voting. So yeah, we can we invite you to write a SIP proposing how you envision that process to go. Yeah, I think there's a multi-sig wallet is a good plan to kind of keep accountability and distribute for security purposes as well. So that's obviously part of the recipe there. But yeah, we do appreciate the question, and like Sidon said, I think there's just more to share on that, more to say on that. So we'll follow up with you on that, and it's going into the CC question, so that doesn't get overlooked. Okay, I don't see any other requests, on the stage. So come on in, guys. There's 51 people on the call at this moment, so someone's got to have a question. Also, comments would be great, just with regard to style and things like that as well. Your input on UI and your input on all that. There we go. Another difficult pseudo today. Codnil Manga. Did I get that close?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hello. Thank you again for all this great event. And I'm sorry if I'm not following everything. I've been trying to read the updates from time to time, and yeah, I was just wondering, how is it possible? Like, is it possible to participate in the airdrop now? Like, if I stake my sovereign, would I be able to participate in the airdrop?
I don't think so. I think our cutoff date, I think we mentioned it already. So yeah, it's kind of wide open for a long time. Go ahead, do it. Stake now on Sovereign if you want to participate. And then I think some people did stake, and some people unstaked then so that they could participate in other liquidity mining options. So yeah, just in terms of making sure, if you have staked over on Sovereign previously, and then you've unstaked, I don't know how that will work with it's just the cutoff date. If you're staked, at the time of the snapshot, and then I think you'd be included in the airdrop.
I'm sorry, Hyde, continue.
So except for the occasion, if the another 0.42% of fish is going to be airdrop, because the snapshot is going to be on Monday 23rd of August. So you have a chance.
Yeah, the original one, I'm sorry to interrupt, Hyde, the original one is on June 21st, and because that was the original one. But we are right now also considering to have an additional airdrop of 0.42%, and that would be that snapshot would be on August 23rd, but that's to be decided. So you will get an update on it, but it's not sure yet. So please keep an eye on the announcement.
I vote for that. I vote in favor of that. I think that would be great to reinvigorate the people who are back in the community call right now, like Kadni Manga, who are asking and wanting to to get participate and get some rewards for it. So yeah, I think we should really push that. I think it's a good idea, but it does complicate things more, and we've already got quite a few complexities. So there's definitely a lot to consider there.
Yeah, I've already staked some, and then I still have some more sovereign left, and I was thinking maybe I could stake for some time. But yeah, anyways, in any case, thank you.
Absolutely, thank you. We really do appreciate this interaction from you guys. Flo is on the request here. Been a while since we've spoken with you, Flo. I'm trying to add you to the stage here. It looks like I think you're muted, or maybe one of the other admins
Flo's
can
not,
take a
Flo's
look.
not on the stage yet.
Yeah, it's like he's over here on the request to speak, but his invite to speak is grayed out.
Yeah, it's already sent.
Okay, there we go.
Hello guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, hello everyone. So I was talking with a friend about fish just yesterday, and he asked me something that I don't know, and which is he was asking, does the project have any huge backups from like bigger investors besides if we take the blockchain whispers community as one big entity? Besides that, that was the question.
Yeah, I don't know of any kind of public fish whales. Obviously, there wouldn't. We're probably not really in that stage at the moment. I know we do have a relationship with Cadenza venture capitalists and receive some funding from them. So there's that aspect. But in terms of like individual influencers, like Pomp or others, I don't really have specific info on that. What about you guys?
No, I think that most early supporters want to remain anonymous. So I don't have that kind of information. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but Flo, I do think we'll see that happen now. Actually, Wakwa, one of our artists, was just showing some avatars. He just did like 5 or more avatars custom for some social media influencers that actually had some pretty big followings. I was excited to see, and also in the crypto space. So we are, always running into people and influencers and interacting with people. So it's inevitable that those kind of proposals will come forward. Somebody will say, I like BabelFish. I want to invest in a big way. Can you offer me, a reduced token price or something of that nature? We might have to entertain things like that, and it might be a great thing for promotion and stability and everything. But yeah, those things will happen, I imagine, fairly much in the open, through the forum and everything. So we'll kind of, to some extent, I think the whole community will have a voice there.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Dan.
Nice.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and so if you know influencers too, specifically who you think would be a good fit for the branding and the messaging, specifically true decentralization, key hodling crypto, DeFi, real DeFi, no C DeFi, D DeFi, double D DeFi. So we want influencers who come from that ethos and have that, I think those values.
All right. Any other questions?
Yeah, it's a full house, guys. 50 people. I see familiar faces here. I see new people. I love the profile pics. We've got some great avatars going on here, guys. And if you guys like customizing avatars, get ready for Crypto Fish. Like I said, Dragon Bros building out like dozens and dozens of skins to customize your character for the arcade, and we're going to be having a fun time. We are taking snapshots of everyone who's attended the calls now. Just starting right now. So we've got a snapshot of everyone who's on this community call. And then hopefully, I'm not sure if it'll start with this community call, probably in the future. There's probably some technical details we need to work out. But we do want to find a way to issue you guys rewards for community engagement. And also to that, on that note, our Discord leaderboard is a really just fun thing where our Discord experience points bot is always providing some friendly competition for us to engage more in the community and to mine those conversations for some XP. So last call for comment and question before we wrap it up. I think Sidon may want to bookend it with a closing word.
I don't know if I don't think that there are questions right now. So it seems that the questions are answered. In that case, I really want to thank all of you for attending this call, this community call. Do know again that we will have an additional extra community call next Monday, August the 23rd. And on that call, you can also ask your questions and your last questions for the token sale. And we will share the latest updates, of course. So for now, I think this was a very good call. And again, thank you all, and thank you, Novex, Flametail, and Hyde. I think that's a good end for today. Thanks.
Thank you very much, guys.
We will stay here. If people want to stay or want to chat or want to ask questions a little later, it's all right. We will be here for an additional number of minutes.
Yes, and I will just stop the recording now. So if you're afraid to be on a recording or anything,